time to get in shape. We are at the gym on Fennell today. Every 6 months, Stefan, I come here, and every 6 months, you guys make me feel really bad about myself.
Yeah, we always look forward to having you here, Emily.
Well, it is a really good learning experience for me and for our viewers, and it's great to see what's new, what's exciting, what's happening, and this is the time to do it. This is where New Year's resolutions kick in.
Absolutely.
This is where people are like, I need a gym. Why should people come here?
Well, you know what, I think it's just more the environment. It's pretty laid back. It's we're not a jam-packed facility, so our logos, we're always open, always clean, never crowded.
Yeah.
And we're also locally owned, which is kind of nice. So a lot of the members have been here since we opened the door 7 years ago, right?
Wow, that's amazing. It's good that you have that longevity and you've got that loyalty, and that says something.
Yeah, and all age groups too, right from 18 up to 88 type of thing, So,
wow, that's great.
It's nice.
And now I know the gym on Locke is also something that you guys have been focusing on, and rumor has it, a little birdie told me that you guys did quite the expansion in the summer.
Yeah, we did. We added 25% more space to the facility, so that's been there now for 15 years.
Okay.
And we have a nice full membership there and cater to all the people in the Locke Street neighborhood, so it's a really good experience.
Now, if you have a membership at Locke Street, can you come here? And are they
you can.
interchangeable?
There's a small upcharge, $10 more a month.
Okay.
So it's not a really big
that's
investment
not a big,
or whatever. No, but
it's worth it if you kind of maybe you live closer to one and work closer to the other.
Yeah. Well, most people, the reason they join these clubs is because it's close, it's convenient.
Yeah.
Locke Street, everybody pretty well walks to the club.
Yeah, of course.
That's what Locke Street's all about, right?
Yeah.
Here it's a little bit different. You get some people walk, but most people are still hopping in their car. But we have an ocean of parking here as well, which is kind of nice. So.
Now, if people want to get involved, they want to come in for a tour, what's the best way for someone to do that?
So we work on an appointment basis. So if they go on our website, just Google the Gym on Locke or the Gym on Fennell, and then they can pick and choose which club they want to get some more information on.
Okay.
Send an inquiry through, and then we'd love to show you through. There's no obligation, no charge.
Yep.
Come in, check it out, and if it works for you, we'd love to have you as a member.
Amazing. Okay, so you see how easy it is to come. You just need to come and check it out. They've got a great team here that will answer all of your questions. Coming up, we're going to do a little body shaming on me. Yay. It's my favorite part, Stefan.
Sorry about that.
I get to go on that machine that tells you how much weight I've gained in the last 6 months. So that's coming up next. Don't go anywhere on Morning Live. Yes, the gym on Fennell. I come here every 6 months and they make me feel bad about myself. Just kidding. It actually gives me a really good indication on what I need to do to make myself a better version of me. And I know that's what you guys focus on here. This machine is the coolest, Paul. Tell us what this does.
Yeah, so this is the in-body machine. In very, very quick terms, it's a full 3D printout of literally everything going on in your body.
Okay.
So upper section up in here obviously gives you all your body composition stuff, the nitty-gritty numbers that we don't want to talk about, we should talk about.
Right.
But aside from that, it does give you a bunch of health standards, like the one we just discussed about the ECW. Basically, how well is your body treating nutrients?
Okay.
Right? Your BMR, which is, again, another important thing to know how many calories you should be eating for what your main result is in the gym.
How many calories am I supposed to be eating?
Well, just you being bedridden, you're burning over 1,500.
Being bedridden?
Yes.
That's how lazy I am. Paul thinks I'm bedridden.
Well, this doesn't include all the walking and the exercising that you're going to start doing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, as you know, down in the bottom section, it does save all your stats, so we can help you guys keep accountable to your goals.
Okay,
as well.
now, I've been coming here for the last year, and I come every 6 months. I've been here 3 times now, and I've gained 12 pounds over 1 year. And what is good about me, though, is this. What is this down here?
Yeah, so this ECW, TW, it's your extracellular water levels divided by your total body water levels.
Okay.
In layman terms, it's essentially how good of a job your body is at absorbing nutrients.
Okay.
Are you eating food and it's actually doing what it's supposed to do inside your body?
And my answer is?
You're scoring very well.
Okay, that's good.
So as the trainer, we can take that information, let you know you are a healthy individual,
Okay.
you're just not doing the healthy things.
You're eating maybe some of the right food.
Yes, exactly. Your body's treating the nutrients properly. We're just not putting the right stuff in it right now.
Okay, so coming here and getting a personal trainer, you guys can help me with these goals. And that's what's great about this machine is that you can come and do it periodically, right?
Exactly. So we take these goals. Now you as the client, we can say, okay, where is our starting point? Can we start just hitting the stuff on the floor right away? Or is it maybe we have to fix some of the stuff behind the scene first? Maybe your water weight's off. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you're not eating the right enough protein, all that kind of stuff. That's where this this test comes into play, and this is a good starting point where we can do stuff outside of the gym as well.
Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Paul. I can't wait to see what my results are in 6 months. But no, seriously, coming up, I am going to be chatting with Kevin. He's one of the personal trainers, and he's going to be helping me learn a couple of exercises that'll be good to maybe make my score a little better next time.
Hopefully, yes.
Okay, don't go anywhere sending things back inside the studio. Okay, you guys saw my score, I saw my score. I'm at the gym on Fennell, and Kevin is going to help me get better results the next time I take the body shaming score. I know it's not called that, it's called InBody, but that's what I call it.
You'll feel even better about the numbers, but you look great. Today we're gonna go over how to do a proper push-up.
Okay.
A proper push-up is a very, very, very important thing for somebody in fitness to learn because it should be your starting point. There's a lot of obsession with a chest press and a bench press and all of these things. If we can't move our body effectively, it's likely that joints, ligaments, and tendons aren't prepared for the pressure we're giving it. And we would get a lot more from just focusing on the basics.
Okay.
We start from the ground up. I know last time we went over a squat, and then we work our way into our lovely machines and pieces of equipment.
Okay.
So today, I'm gonna have you show me your idea of a push-up, and then we're gonna tweak it, all right?
How about, okay, do you want like a girl push-up? They're not called that.
We don't like to call it that. We like to call it a modified push-up.
Would you like a modified push-up or a regular push-up?
I would like the push-up you would feel comfortable doing a set of 10 in.
Modified.
All right, let's do it.
The pressure's on.
All right, let's go. So the first thing you'll notice, and it's something many of you at home are probably guilty of as well, is Emily likes to take a break at the end of every rep.
Oh, I was supposed to keep
So
going?
what we want to do is we want to stop where my hand is. So you'll notice there's still some tension on the elbow. We're not locking it out. The reason we do this should apply to every exercise, not just here. We never want to lock out an exercise under tension, as that transfers all the pressure from the muscle tissue, which we're attempting to target, to the joints, ligaments, and tendons. Okay. Over time, this will lead to an injury. You'll also notice these 10 are a lot harder when you don't lock out.
It's really hard.
So let's finish a whole set of 10 now for the camera.
How many did I just do?
Doesn't count. Let's go.
Oh no, you're making me do 10 more?
Let's do it. No locking the arms at the top. Slow and controlled. Good.
Oh, Kevin, this is not, how does the rest of me look?
You look great.
But am I like proper form?
You are actually perfect form. You look like you're dying a little, but otherwise the
You have no idea. I don't even know if that was 10, but that hurt enough.
And immediately you notice the difference from not locking out the joint, right?
Yeah, my arms are very sore.
One of the best benefits of a coach is somebody who's going to make sure your form stays consistent at all times and the movement you're doing is proper for what your goal is, not just going through a movement for the sake of going through a movement.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to come to the gym on Fennell and get a coach, what do they have to kind of go through?
Yeah, so you would come in, obviously we would discuss which membership option is best for you, make sure that you're in the right place and the gym is a good fit for you. And then one of our professionals here will sit down with you, go over your goals, maybe your experiences, any injuries or imbalances you might be experiencing, and then we'll decide which coach is the best for you based on that, and then we'll move you forward from there.
Okay, so different coaches can kind of focus on different things.
Yeah, we have different people with different strengths in different areas, and the first appointment is free, and it's a great opportunity, even if you aren't looking to get a coach, to get some ideas on what your training should look like.
Amazing.
In the sense of movement patterns you should be doing, rep ranges, and break times, and how many times a week you should be here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you have it. My arms are going to be sore for a couple of days, but coming up next, I'm going to be chatting with Ben, and he's going to show us how fitness can be entertaining. Yes, that's right. So there's a lot more coming up on Morning Live. Whew. Well, I got to tell you, this is pretty entertaining. I'm rowing right now. Ben, where am I rowing?
I think the Thames.
Am I really rowing on the Thames right now?
With a bunch of other people live as well, so you can kind of see where you're going. So if you're a little bit of a competitive person or anything like that,
I totally am.
Live with a bunch of people, so you can kind of see where you stand, which is very cool. So it's a lot like the Peloton that we've done before.
Yes, I did the Peloton.
Right? It's just rowing. So if you're not a fan of biking, spin classes.
I like this better.
Yeah, it's a little more fun.
Yeah.
So it's the same concept. It has all rowing classes. Right now we're in a journey ride.
Okay.
So it's just more, scenic, so you don't have to look at the snow when it's coming in.
And why do you think this is beneficial for people when they come to the gym, something like this?
Just because you're not focused on the time, right?
Yeah.
So like when you're on a treadmill or anything like that, that time's ticking away.
Yeah.
And like 5 minutes in, you feel like you're on it for an hour, right?
Yeah.
But this will give you something nice to look at, so your brain's not like focused on that time. So you're more engaged in your workout. You're going to get a better result because you're going to be less bored, right?
Yeah, it's so true. So all of this equipment, of course, comes with the membership.
Of course.
So when you sign up, you can go through everything, machine by machine, and figure out kind of what works best for you.
Yeah. So we do have a lot of members that hate cardio, but I'll see them on the Peloton or
Yeah.
the rower, or even we do have like the espresso bikes, which are more like interactive video game bikes.
What do you mean video game bikes?
So essentially, you put yourself in a race.
Yeah.
And it starts at 1 mile, goes all the way up to 20 miles with crazy hills, roller coasters, whatever you like.
No way.
Yeah, and the gears will change automatically. So it's like you're in a race, people will pass you, you move around.
And you get that competitive spirit
Yeah.
going, because that would be me, for sure.
Because a lot of people just, won't sit on a bike for 20, 30 minutes.
Well, no, and why do people hate cardio? Just because it's boring?
Essentially,
Yeah.
yes. It's
Yeah.
not, especially on a treadmill, like people like running outside, but winter's coming.
But why is cardio so important?
It's good for your health.
Yeah, it's good for your heart, right?
A lot of people will just come in and do the weights, but cardio is a key aspect of fitness as well.
Yeah,
So,
and does it help, like, I've noticed, like, in my day, when I have gone to the gym before, it's usually good for warming up and cooling down.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So starting 5-10 minutes, get your body, going, and then at the end, again, if we're trying to lose some weight, it's holiday time.
Yes.
Right. Heart rate's already up at the end of our workout. Hop on a cardio piece. We're pushing a little bit more weight
Yeah,
loss
it's
there,
true.
right?
It's true. By the time you're done, you're like, okay, well, I've already worked this hard. Might as well push a little further.
Might as well. Like even like a nice incline walk if you're not a fan of the rower or anything
Yeah.
like that. Elliptical.
And it's safe and it's warm.
Yeah. Stairmaster's a really good one too.
Ooh. Stairmaster just like hurts my thighs thinking about it. All right, well, thanks for having us today, Ben.
No problem.
I always have a great time when I come here. I always realize that I need to do a lot more work, but it's easy to come here for a membership. Come into the gym on Fennell, come into the gym on Locke. These guys will help you out, hook you up with a membership, and maybe even some personal training. Woo!